Morning, everybody. Greetings, screeners and minions. Another edition check the collected transformations, and today we're going to be checking out JJ 5, also known as JJ 625. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it says in the instruction manual. And you have over here NBK 5. Then this is the dump trucks for the NOT-Constructicons knockoff / third party. I'm not exactly sure where they're going at with that, but I'm pretty sure they're the knockoff of the third parties. Anyways, a payload or overload in the middle there, or if not, I'm probably mistaken his name or whatever deal may be. But while we got that, we're talking about him. Let's go and put our figurines to human size comparison scale. All right, go ahead and put C3 construction. That's rock, in case you guys didn't know. Mega blocks off to your right here. All right, this is a general figure, and we have Lego Chima right here. We're gonna make off to the left here. All right, we're gonna go and put the measurements right there, and you can see clearly where they all scale up. And this thing right here in the middle, this big boy, is actually probably about a liter size scale of that, and he kind of has whatever deal maybe. But anyways, that's the reason why I said he probably, if you've seen my reviews and if you've seen the stop motion or anything, you'll see why I say that it probably may not be the size of the scale comparison to the rest of where it's going to fall in between at. Anyways, enough of that. We're going to move these out the way. All right, we're going to move our original Constructicons out the way. Original Constructicon way, and we're going to check out these two right here. All right, here we go. And first up, we're going to be checking out NBK 5 or NBK 05. All right, so what you're going to do is here you have the figurine or the Transformers or not Transformer, or what do you want to call it, and you're going to move his the midsection guard, move him out the way, come to the back here, and be very careful. Oh, I'm sorry, you're going to come to the side panels, move those down, and you want to loosen those. All right. And we're going to be checking out the combined mode first, since it'll be easier to follow. All right, you're going to make this, and you're going to move this part here. All right, midsection, so you can get this kind of loose, and this is going to drop down. All right, okay, all right, and you're going to move this around back here to the front, and you're going to be working on this section. You're going to pull the arms out and make them loose. A reason why I did is because I actually broke a piece off somewhere in this region or vicinity for not doing that. You can always put the arms back, but you'll see why I did that. All right, you're gonna bring it up here, and you're gonna bring the skirt guard, and you're gonna bring here and separate the midsection so it come out like here, like so, about that far, if I'm not mistaken. All right, now what you're gonna do here with the legs, or what you're gonna do here with the wheels, is you're gonna make that peg part go right into there. Okay, all right, put that there, and you're gonna do that on both sides, of course. And now this blaster here acts as a key for this midsection. I don't know why they did that. I think they should just make just a separate piece that actually adds on to another or somewhere else, but that is what they did. All right, this blaster will come apart. And I've done this before, and it's made it flimsy and stuff. I've been actually screening me. This is like my 4th time trying to shoot the transformation, and it's just some things. It's probably going to break apart, if I'm not mistaken, because whatever. I mean, I just have a feeling it's going to do that. All right, you're going to make sure each of these ports mix up and match up. And I'm sorry, what's going to happen is that the handle sits on this little swivel hinge here, where you can kind of hold it, then it comes back out, and then expose the keys. If you expose these little mold areas where you can actually put them right into these slots here, and you have to be very careful in this, because again, this is already broke, or it's already came loose on me, and it's like my 4th time shooting it. I'm not exactly sure it's here. You can take this part off if you guys feel better, but I'm not exactly sure how this is going to actually go in that, because generally you can just put this part here and put them right in there, and it just comes loose. It's coming loose right now. It's just going to come on off. So your best bet is probably just to put it in here like so. I mean, I hope I'm doing it right, or have it not doing it right, or whatever deal may be, but that's how they have it, and that's pretty much about it. So once you have this, suppose there it is, you're going to bring this down. If it's already, I know already kind of started, but you're going to bring this down, and you're going to start to see the chest area start to make up in itself. You're going to make this come around, swivel around all the way to the back here, and this is going to act as a extra fasten, a lock or whatever, so to speak. All right, and then you're going to have this here kind of set up the way it's want. Now this area here, I believe, becomes the back, and this ends up becoming to the front. All right, and as that comes out, that piece is dropped out, so we're just going to leave that out, screeners and meters. I can tell you why right now, that's why it made me really frustrated. All right, you're going to make the feet come down. Okay, put it down like so. And if I'm not mistaken, because the instructions, I'm trying to figure out how they had it and stuff, but I'm probably messing up on some things, but hopefully I'll put it down in the right thing. So please don't fillet me. I'm just trying to go here. So this is what you should have. Pretty much about it. Oh, we're gonna go around to the back here. Okay. So what you want to do is this. You're gonna make these peg ports here that's on the side here match up with I'm sorry, you're gonna have these peg ports match up with this part here. It's gonna come right over, fold in, and that's it. These ports are gonna go into there. Sorry, I'm getting amongst myself. And then you're gonna come right to the back here, and it's gonna fasten like so. Do the same thing over here. All right, and you get kind of confused because there's two areas here that kind of look the same, and you can see where they kind of had the same molding at, but this is the flap for the hand there, and that's why I got confused at. So you're gonna make this port here go right into here. All right, and again do the same thing over here. It has that go to the back, and that is about, come on, it. There it is on the top, how it looks. There it is from the back without the key. And here it is as far as I should know for the front. And you're going to expose the legs there. This comes all the way around. Almost forgotten. So it has a more of that cleaner look. So when you're doing these new, knockoffs, or putting together and stuff, the key is trying to make it look as clean as possible when you're doing a transformation, because that's generally how it is. I had to shoot this over and over again, read the instructions, trying to make sure I do what I was doing, but that's it. All right, these pieces come down. They are extremely they're probably the tightest thing on there, but this is the part that comes in the legs. But I'm going to put it here because they actually sit up better, they stand up better once they're in there like so. All right, please don't make me look like a fool here. Payload overload or whatever the deal may be and stuff, he's going to go to the side there. All right, actually, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to make this go, and then that's it. There we go. We got to lean it forward because it comes more to the camera. Anyways, again, I left the key out with the gun because I don't know how good it's going to be. We'll see once we get it down line, actually put them all together. Next up is our other friend here, JJ5. We're going to move all the parts here. If you can see, that's how it is connected there. All right, that's the mid section. Put it to the side here, and we're going to actually pull those weapons apart. There, and move that to the side. Now, I don't know what to do with this because I don't have any instructions to it. And what I'm going to think is what I think the company's going to do is actually send it afterwards when it actually comes out with the JJ6. I'm almost certain that they will do that. But we're just going to try to go for this ride along together to try to see if we can make it look as similar as as possible. Oh, almost forgot one more thing. If I'm not mistaken, these pieces come off and come out. Make sure you have some nails, or at least one nail. For it come on, and then it's there. So you're gonna have this stand up a little bit like so, and that's it for now. It'll probably fall, whatever. Anyways, okay, we're gonna come right over here. We're gonna get this out the way. We'll put that back afterwards. We'll come here, break it apart, put it to the side, put this apart, break this to the side, and what we're gonna do is just bring this up. And the reason why I'm just doing this and looks a little bit more simple than that is because it just does. Gonna bring this up, lock it in place, bring this back as you're doing that at the same time, kind of simultaneously, and bring that here. Now we're gonna bring this to the side here. Oh yes, loosen this part here. All right, bring that apart, let that go and separate, let the blaster fall or move out the place. All right, bring this apart. And the one props that I give about this, and I do that in that one, is that even though the swivel comes around to meet that same way, this has a guard here, and the guard acts as the key rather than the blaster does. This makes much more sense. So in the region of me actually liking and actually giving props to this, JJ5 is winning. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. All right, so what you're going to do is this. You're going to bring these ports here, as you can see it, they're in black, and you're going to bring them right up here to these. All right, and they're going to fit right in there. Now it's very careful what you do is that you're going to bring them up and they're going to come back around. I'm sorry, they're going to fit in these ports here. They're going to come back around and come up and then actually come into this midsection. All right, and what smart deals did is that these port here is actually for the transformation as he is in bot mode. This here is actually for when it's in combined mode. And to me, the JJ5 makes a lot more sense. Get that in there. All right, so what you're going to do is this. Make sure this meets up. You go to one side and not the next, or whatever you want to do. Actually put it into place, and then it should peg right in and port like so, and that's it. And that's your midsection for your key. And actually these are going to come back down, and that's going to come back up. Again, they have peg reversal, so you can actually see the difference. These two would be for the bot mode, and the other two, the ports that it plug into right under here, was for the combined mode. The JJ5 is winning right now, screeners and meters. I am sorry, and that's just pretty much about it. Okay. All right, we already got the pegs down to combine with the legs, and I guess you kind of can make them the way you want. Just pull this down here, pull this down, and again, there's no transformation for the combined mode. I'm only assuming that this is how it's going to go, because this is the most similar, the simplest way that I can get it mimicking that just from sheer thought alone, or it's coming around. And yeah. So that is pretty much about it. There you go. Them together. And there you have it. Now, with that compared to the midsection of Hasbro Combiner Wars Devastator is... just in case there was any debate about that. So you clearly see the difference. Yeah. Who knows? They still might make up the difference for them, but I'm pretty sure the size comparisons for anything is licensed. But you can see right now where that goes in with that screeners and meters. So just check on both sides. If you guys can look, please, and actually see what's going on there. And that's it, in case there was any difference in that. But that's the reason why Devastator holds that title. Anyway, screeners and meters, let's go ahead and get into the transformation to bot mode for JJ5 and NBK5. Okay, NBK5, you had your chance first. Now we're going to go right over here to your left here to JJ5. So what you're going to do is this. It's quite simple from now, since you already have the pretty much halfway done. You're going to come to the midsection. All right, bring up the waist guard, which is actually up, pegged in the back. I'm so sorry. Yeah, bring this back here. Okay, bring this open. So slide that right out. Okay, come here, compress this section here. All right. And I am probably doing this not on cue with the instruction manual, because screeners and meters are, honestly, you're going to have it. If anybody transforms everything the same time, the same exact way, I give you props. But let's keep this moving. All right. Oop. Oh, sound like something broke. Anyways, you're going to come here and peg those together. All right. The bot mode transformation. Put that together. Yep. You're going to bring this here. Bring his legs down. All right, or the top section. It's up to you, however you want to go do it first. But I'm going to bring the legs down first. Going to bring it around. Keep his flaps up the way they are. Bring this out. Bring the other foot out while we're already here. And we're going to bring the feet out. Bring the other side out. Twist this around like so. Bring out those big funky feet. All right, move around. That's it. And we're going to make this midsection collapse down. And I do the thing, I may seem, again, because I've had them break before, and I don't want to break them again, but once I actually did a step and not trying to do both at the same time, it actually messed up on me. All right, so we're going to back this up just a tad bit. Go ahead and bring the arms out, let that lock out, like so. You're going to hear that. You probably won't hear that on that one, but this is what you're going to do on this one. All right, bring this down, let this go ahead and collapse. Oh, I'm sorry, screeners and meters. Oh, just keep that collapse the way it is and just spin him around. Bring up the top, then swing the arms around, okay? All right, turn his fist if you wish, like so. All right, bring down the blasters on the side, or the missile launchers, as that's what they are. All right, put it here, and we're gonna back this up here, bring out the top, and expose the head. Let that snap into place. Move his head around, and then there you go. There's JJ5 done. That's it. Finish. Now NBK5, your turn. Okay, come up here. All right, you're gonna lose the waist area here. Expose the midsection, the waist guard, and bring out the blaster here. Mine is already in pieces here, and I do not know if I'm going to be able to get this back together and stuff. I'm actually going to end up probably gluing this so this would stay together. But of course, again, I don't know why they use this for a key. But again, that's it. So that's back together. That's it. You know, and that's it. Expose it back to a gun if you're going to have it displayed, or how you want to do it. That's it. All right, you're going to bring up here. Make sure that's all exposed. Collapse the same way how you did with the JJ5. Oh, there you go. It's taking his tumble again. All right. All right, pull that there and pull that there. All right, once we pull together, that's it. The midsection just comes together. Now then, this here has a peg right in the center there, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's one in there. You can probably see it like that, and then you put it right down like so. And what you're gonna do is just come down to the midsection. And now what you want to do is this, is go and bring down his legs, because again, this is very flimsy on the top and it has this little problems and issues, so it's whatever. Okay, so you're going to come to the leg here, move this panel around, move the other panel around, put the wheels back out so you can expose his thigh area and bring them straight down, his legs. All right, and bring the other one down. All right, and it's up to you if you want to leave the panels out to the side or if you wish and stuff, whatever the deal may be. But what you're going to do is bring the wheels back here and you're going to put them in so and have them be tucked in, and that's it. What you want to make sure you have the transformation, the combined mode pegs for the other ones moved out the way. Now this will hinder them being able to bend his leg, or you can just have him here like so, but it makes him a little bit more sturdy. I've learned that afterwards, after I actually filmed when I was combining it more and more. Anyways, we're going to bring the feet down, we're going to bring the feet out, have the flat come around, and it's totally up to you which way you want to have the feet kind of exposed, or have the feet out. I mean, you have him here just because he has that toe thing, but you can totally have it this way as well too. I mean, just makes him like he have big clown feet, but that's whatever. Okay, all right, put this here and put the panels down to the side, or you can put them back up. I mean, the instruction says to have them this way, but that's it. All right, once that's turned around, you're going to bring the waist guard back around to the front here, and you're going to make sure this pegs into here, and that's it. Now I would give it to NBK JJ 5 because it actually has two different ways for you to transform. That's where you won't make a mistake. With this one, I find myself making more and more mistakes. All right, you're going to collapse the waist guard here, and it just doesn't stay together for nothing. And then you're just going to bend these in like so, and that's it. Of course, you already had this almost done. You're going to come back around to the arm section here. Make sure, make sure you put these panels in here. Which I believe that's for the chest guard. You're going to slide these out. You probably won't hear a clicking motion like you're on a JJ5, but again, it is what it is, and that's it. You're going to bring the arms out like so. Now, what you can do is just leave these on here like this is, like they are, because the panels, just the part of the transformation actually to show has a more clean look. You're going to come around to the top here, pull the hands out or pull the panels up for the hands. All right, and then get something that you can in there, you know, and just kind of pull them out as you can, and just that's it. And you can see the hands are smaller than it is on the JJ5, but again, that's it. All right, that's it. Pull down the ball joint, put them down here to the front, expose the top. The different part about this is with the transformation by exposing his head, you're going to pull the chest forward, and then you're going to pull the head up, and then have him like so, and then there you go. You have NBK 5. And again, the JJ5 I think is a tad bit more sturdy, but it has loose joints. They both have their loose joints, but that's just pretty much about it. And we're going to get into that height comparison. Of course, you probably already seen a review, but just so in case you guys haven't seen a review, just to see that height difference. Okay. And with that being said, I know the question's beckoning on everybody's mind. How does it stack up to the mainline Hasbro? Payload, overload, whatever its name is, and stuff. They keep changing them and stuff, whatever the deal may be. I'm just going to keep flapping around to not have one word dedicated because it's better for my hashtags. Here we go. And there they are. That's right. It's all three of them. Technically, there's like 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. But that's all of them. And as you can see, screeners and meaners, that's it. That's it for the transformation of them. And you can see how Payload, if I'm not mistaken, his name, I could look it up right now, but I'm really pressed for time, stacks up compared to the other ones. I mean, he's like leader class. Actually, we're going to throw in a Optimus Prime leader class so you can actually see their height comparison on that. This is the movie part 2, whatever. First, you can see them. See how he stands up and stacks. Move that up just a tad bit, and that actually looks pretty good together. Just move them out of the way and put it around in front of that so you can actually see with the scale of comparison. Probably better on this side, move over there where you can actually just can tell how it is as far as his height. He's closer, but still at the same time, he still makes up for that space. Okay, so screeners and meaners. I appreciate you guys so much for watching CiiC Transformation, and I'm still here. That's it. I'm there to annoy you, whatever the deal may be. That's pretty much about it. I mean, these really cool figurines here, they are cool and stuff, even though with all their flaws. I'm not too happy about a lot of the things and stuff, but here we're here to collect these things and use them for stop motion or play or whatever you want and stuff to say about that. That's pretty much about it. Just getting close into the weapons and stuff. And yeah. Okay, screeners and meaners, do what you do as long as you do it well. Gerald Network, and I'm out. On to the next. Long Haul, that's what his name is. Long Haul, for goodness sakes, whatever. Okay, screeners and meaners, I'm out. Later.